Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff White Fitness Solutions. Thanks for checking out this video. And I'm going to get right to it, y'all. We are in serious trouble in this country and literally around the world. And I am not exaggerating when I say this. And I'm talking about these jobs. These jobs are cutting back at an alarming rate. And what makes it scary is you get laid off, and chances are you probably will not find a job that pays what you're making now. That's going to put a serious dent in your lifestyle. Not only that, you may not even be able to find a job pretty soon because this chat GT stuff is the real deal. This chat GPT, excuse me, this is scary, y'all. They're not really talking about it as much in mainstream yet, but we're talking about all types of jobs just gone, and they are not coming back, and there are not many replacement jobs coming. I am, for the first time, I am truly nervous about the economy and how people are going to survive and how people are going to live. And it's hard to put into words, but I'm going to try. Now, if you go on social media, you will see a lot of people talking about how they went to their favorite restaurant or whatever, and they saw how um, a meal they would get a year ago has gone up considerably, and so people are angry about that, which is understandable, and they vow they're never going back. Or you hear quote unquote experts tell you that um, to cut costs, you need to cut out your cable, your Netflix, your social media, whatever you pay for. You need to cut all that out. They're saying you need to cut all the fluff in your life and just save and protect yourself and buy your canned goods or whatever. And I totally get that. But see, all that's doing is just speeding up the process. All that's doing is just making it worse for us as a society. Now, mind you, I totally understand the mindset of cutting back because things are just ridiculously expensive right now. It's hard out here. It's very, very hard. But when you cut back like that, you are hurting these businesses that are employing people. And if you cut back on those businesses, that means they're not making as much money. They already have higher overhead costs because of inflation and because of supply chain issues and all of that. Now you have angry customers who are mad that prices are going up and are vowing never to return. What do you think that business is going to do? They're going to start cutting back on people and laying people off too. Now, here's the problem. When those people get laid off, what are they going to do? And they got to cut out practically everything that they do. They got to cut back on everything. So now you're going to see these layoffs hit practically every single industry. And then the jobs that are available, they may not pay enough to pay these sky high rent costs, these sky high electric bills. This is bad, y'all. This is really, really bad. And then again, as I say, that chat GPT is a total game changer. Now let me tell you guys something. Some of you guys may or may not know that I've written a bunch of books, but what I also do is I'm also a ghost writer. I write for other people. I've been a ghost writer for several years now. I'll just say several years. And I've written a lot of stuff all over the internet. I've ghostwritten books. I've ghostwritten blog posts, just all types of stuff. Social media campaigns. I've done all types of stuff. This chat GPT will take my job just like that. And that is a nice revenue stream for me. So it's hitting all different types of industries. So we're in the danger zone, y'all, because you could lose your job and it's going to be very hard to find something else that pays the equivalent, or your job could be totally eliminated soon because of this chat GPT. This is serious, y'all. This is very, very serious. And when I left corporate America, 7, 8 years ago. It's been longer than that actually. Um, I saw the writing on the wall back then, and I've been talking about layoffs and automation and getting multi streams of income and passive income for years now. You can go back into my videos. You can see I've been preaching this for a minute. Now's the time you have no choice. So when I left my job in corporate America, I started working on my multiple income streams then, because the day is here where that one job definitely won't cut it anymore. A lot of people are working two jobs just to survive. You need multiple income streams. You need multiple passive income streams today, because these jobs are disappearing, y'all. And we're in the danger zone, and you must pay attention. You got to start doing something now, because pretty soon it's going to be too late. Okay, guys. So we're past the point of talking about it and trying to analyze what's going on. If you just take a step back and look at what's going on around the world, you can see the layoffs here. And you have to ask yourself, where are these people going to go to get a job to replace these jobs? Jobs are out there, but they're not paying enough. They're not paying enough to keep up with rent. They're not paying enough to keep up the electric bill. They're just not keeping up, y'all. They're not, and it is what it is. Too many people um, are trying to have that one job pay for all their expenses, and it's just not going to cut it anymore. It's just not going to cut it. Years ago, I would say 50 years ago, um, a family of four could live off of one paycheck. You can't do that anymore. You need everybody in the house working to help pay these bills. So here's some action steps for us. You got to, you have to, you must. It's mandatory that you learn how to create multiple streams of income and multiple streams of passive income. You got to start making money while you sleep. I don't care how you do it, but you have to do something. You have to have some type of product or some type of revenue generating social media platform, whether it's a drop shipping company or a website or something that can make money for you while you sleep. Vending machines, something, anything that you can create or you can buy that can generate revenue for you, that you don't have to be actively there from 9 to 5. You have to, people. We don't have a choice right now. The more multiple income streams you can make, the better. For me personally, I have books, I have online courses, and that helps me a lot. But again, I am a ghostwriter, and there's a chance that ChatGPT will totally eliminate my ability to ghostwrite. So I have to pivot myself. Life is all about making changes and adjusting as it goes. So I can get mad and complain and lose sleep over it, but what is that going to do? I have to pivot. So I have to come up with some new ways to create new income for myself also. And you do too. Okay? So next, you got to stock up on food and water. Stock up as much as you humanly can, because again, if you lose your job, how are you going to eat? How are you going to eat? Get you some bags of rice, and get you some soup, get some beans, and start planting a garden. And I was on a message board. It was a YouTube, and someone was talking about stocking up on food, and I said, get some canned goods, get some canned soup, and someone said, well, that canned soup isn't good for you. And it ain't the best. I don't know all about the products in it and the BPA and all that stuff. But then I just simply asked them, okay, if the store shelves are empty and all they got left for you to eat is bugs, and you come up on someone's house and they offer to give you a can of soup, are you gonna turn it down because it's not good for you? I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, we really gotta just, all bets are off at this point. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So stock up on some food, okay? Okay, guys. So next, get you some physical gold and silver, because gold and silver is real money. And I'm going to be honest with you. Um, in the West, they did not teach us about gold and silver. And for years, people laughed at gold and silver, said it's an ancient relic, it's no good, it's a waste. They say, the stock market is the way to go. Cryptocurrency is the way to go. NFTs are the way to go. But if you're not paying attention, you will see. Well, just do your own research and see for yourself. A lot of central banks are buying gold by the ton. There's a lot of talk of the reason they're buying this gold is because they are moving away from the dollar, because the dollar is a fiat currency and they want real money. Physical gold and silver you can hold in your hand. Because one day that dollar that you have is not going to be as much worth. It's not going to be worth as much as it is now. It may be even significantly less. And the only thing they're going to take a lot of local on the street vendors is silver. And that gold is a heavy hitter where it might allow you to buy some type of real estate or land or rental property in the future that people who only have dollars simply cannot afford. Don't take my word for anything I'm saying. I want you to really think about it and look ahead. Okay. Here's the thing though. By the time a lot of people figure this out or mainstream figures it out, it's going to be too late because you will not be able to get your gold and silver. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be mad and ask why no one told you. The problem is people are talking about this stuff, but it's getting ignored. That's the problem. I mean, there are a lot of things we need to do, but one more thing I'm going to talk about is just getting out of consumer debt. You want to get out of the system as much as you can. And the problem for a lot of people is we have these bills and we are working to pay our bills. We are working our lives away to pay off these stupid credit card debt. We're paying off these car loans. We're paying off this rent-to-own stuff. Do you know how much peaceful you would be if you knew you didn't have all this debt? My wife and I have three vehicles. We have three vehicles. Two of these vehicles are paid for. The repo man ain't coming to get those. We have one that we're paying off right now, but hey, it's these little things that you can do to help keep yourself out of the system. So this consumer debt, pay off as much as you can. If you need to go to the pawn shop to get you a TV, if you love your big flat screen TVs and you gotta have one, go down to the pawn shop and get one because trust and believe they got them down there now. Get out of consumer debt, people. Get out of that debt because that's all it's doing is stressing you out because you got to keep paying on that debt. And 9 times out of 10, you're just paying the interest on that. So there's a lot going on, people. We just need to just really protect ourselves going forward. All right, y'all. So thanks for checking out this video. But I just want to stress how scary things really are right now. This is not good, people. And you got to pay attention. You got to start doing something now to protect yourself because I don't think no one is coming to help us. I just don't see it. If anything, they are pushing us into a corner where we will be totally reliant on them for all our needs. And I don't think they're going to meet our needs in the way that we would like. I think they're going to do some things to us that we may not appreciate. And because we don't have any leverage, we won't have a choice but to take it. So I'm strongly urging people to start looking into creating multiple streams of income and passive income. Now, as I said before, I've been talking about this for years. You can look back at some of my videos and you can see I've been talking about this for a minute. But we are near the danger zone, and I'm really nervous. I cannot lie. I'm nervous about this. So I have an online course on creating passive income, on tips on how to get started, and most importantly, the mindset you must have to create multiple streams of income and passive income because it's not like a 9 to 5. When you work a 9 to 5, you work that day, and you know in a week or two you're going to get that paycheck. When you set up these passive income or multiple income streams, it could take weeks or months for that thing to finally start paying off. You got to be ready for that. You can't expect it to work overnight and then get mad and quit. But you also have to understand that there are different things you can do to help maybe speed up the process so you don't make as many mistakes. It's still going to take time, but you want to do everything you can to make it work as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So anyway, just learn about it, somewhere, somehow. Do your own research. Check out this online course. But it's critical, people. We are in the danger zone. I cannot stress this enough. People are not paying attention. They're too distracted. We got balloons all flying all over the world like it's a damn circus and clowns, and it's a mess. Pay attention, people. This is not a game. All right, thanks for watching.